Nature can be as breathtaking as it is dangerous. Make sure you're settled in, screen at a safe distance, and get ready to witness some unbelievable disasters caught on camera. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe for more thrilling content. Severe flooding hit Linjiang, Jilin province, with water levels rising over 20 feet. Streets, homes, and buildings were submerged, forcing thousands to evacuate. Infrastructure took a beating too, with roads and bridges swept away, making rescue efforts tricky. Hunan province wasn't spared either, as rain turned city streets into rivers and farmers lost crops, adding to the region's economic headache. Experts are pointing fingers at climate change for these extreme events. Looks like floods are becoming more frequent guests. The Chinese government, with international support, is now working on rebuilding and boosting flood defenses to avoid a repeat performance. Flooding at Salgado Filho Airport in Porto Alegre is the result of record-breaking rainfall over Rio Grande do Sul. The rain caused major disruptions, with flights canceled and the airport resembling a giant lake.
Oh my God.
The glacier's serene beauty was shattered in seconds as huge rocks tumbled down like they were racing to meet the water. Solheim-Jokel's landscape feels like it's alive and unpredictable. Westmoreland, Kansas, was hit by one of the most intense tornadoes seen in recent years. Tornadoes like these are becoming more common, almost like Kansas is competing for the Twister Capital of the Year award. The aftermath is a stark reminder that maybe it's time to rethink our idea of storm season.
God, that roar! Oh, look at it! Oh my God! Keep watching.
There it is. Whoa! Wow!
It's like watching a giant blue wall collapse into the ocean, sending waves of icy water everywhere. The glacier looks so powerful, yet so fragile, crumbling right before our eyes. What would you do in a snowstorm this crazy? Heavy snowfall and high winds caused this snowstorm to bury Sakhalin in what looks like several feet of snow. Streets are completely blocked, and cars are left stranded as people wait for the storm to pass. When winds reach over 150 miles per hour, like in Hurricane Michael, it's no wonder that buildings lose their roofs. Massive destruction across Florida. The hailstorm in Undingen was like nature's version of a battlefield. Hailstones the size of baseballs hammered everything in sight. It's hard to imagine a storm more damaging than this. It's almost like the Leaning Tower of Pisa found new companions in Taiwan. These buildings now share that same precarious tilt, though their situation is far more dangerous. Is that real? That tornado looks so massive. The tornado spins like a violent dancer on the ground, kicking up debris and tearing through everything in its path. The sky darkens as if a curtain of destruction is falling over the land.
Large destructive tornado in progress northeast of Andover. Big monster occlusion on it.
Well, looks like Orenburg's residents will need some boats instead of cars. The rooftops are now part of the world's largest swimming pool. You think anyone was able to react in time when this mudslide hit? Looks like the mud decided to go on a sightseeing tour. Too bad it left a giant mess behind in the village. Nature really has a funny way of rearranging things.
Oh my God!
Hurricane Zeta, a Category 2 storm, hit areas like this with winds exceeding 110 miles per hour, causing widespread damage to homes and infrastructure. The cleanup efforts will take months, if not longer.
Here we go.
Is that really a dust storm or some sort of desert tornado? The size and speed of it look unreal. They can't believe how quickly it took over the landscape in Colorado. Well, I guess that's one way to get free dents in their car. That hail is massive. It's hard to believe something like this could happen in broad daylight. Feels almost surreal. This feels like the Titanic's modern, less dramatic cousin. No iceberg, but getting stuck in the stormy Norwegian Sea sure feels like a disaster waiting to happen. Sawyer Glacier is known for its dramatic calving events. While awe-inspiring, these events can sometimes pose risks for those too close.
Oh dear God!
The derecho's powerful winds, clocking in at over 100 miles per hour, snap trees in half and caused widespread damage across Marion, Iowa. As a result, many homes are left without power, and cleanup efforts will take weeks. It's like the ground beneath their feet became a wild beast, shaking everything violently. The way people are scattering, it's clear the earth took everyone by surprise. Wait, this is Iceland. I knew there were active volcanoes, but seeing it this close is unbelievable. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, not real life. What would you do if you looked out the airplane window and saw lightning this close? It's so crazy, right? Comment number 1 if you also think it's insane.
Yo, look at that.
How do you even start to fix something like this? It's not just a matter of patching a hole. The entire road needs to be rebuilt after being split apart by the floodwaters.
Oh, yes. Easy.
The melting of LeConte Glacier is accelerated by rising global temperatures. As a result, large sections of the glacier are breaking off more frequently, threatening ecosystems and nearby communities. It's like watching a giant blender rip through the town. Except this one doesn't stop until everything in its path is shredded. The force behind it is terrifyingly real. Strong winds and stormy weather likely caused these massive waves to form. As a result, this ship is battling through the harsh seas, trying to maintain its course amidst the chaos.
That was exciting. What'd you think?
It's like watching a giant ice sculpture slowly dissolve, but instead of being in an art gallery, it's out in the wild, and it's nature itself doing the sculpting. With the Taquari River flooding so heavily and the ferry crashing into the bridge, Laggiato is facing one of its worst disasters in years. Heavy rains and infrastructure issues seem to have played a major role in the devastation.